Once you reach the end of the 200-yard-long oak-lined driveway, Sprowston Manor is an idyllic setting with very much the feel of a country retreat, and it welcomes the visitor with a truly personal touch.
It's beautiful. I think that's the first place I'd start. It's a 16th century manor building, and it sits in 150 acres of parkland. It's absolutely gorgeous. The golf course surrounds the entire hotel, so you have beautiful views everywhere.
Situated just 4 miles from the city centre of Norwich, the Marriott Sprowston Manor is less than 3 hours from London and only 30 minutes or so from the Norfolk coast.
It's easy to find because we're not right in the middle of the city, so you don't have to fight with city traffic, which I think is really positive. And I think it's just, yeah, it's kind of an oasis, really. We're a bit of a secret here. A lot of people don't know about it, and I think it's great when people come up here. They just feel really relaxed and at home. It's a great atmosphere.
Over the last few years, Sprowston Manor has undergone major refurbishment to all of its public areas and its guest rooms, leaving a very fresh and modern feel throughout. Parts of the original manor house date back to 1559, and throughout the hotel there are examples of its long history, but its facilities reflect all you would expect from a 4-star contemporary resort. There are a number of function rooms for the most special occasion, and also a variety of rooms if guests need to mix business with pleasure. And Sprowston's 2 restaurants can offer either a fine dining experience or a more informal style. For the most active of guests to the less so, there is plenty of choice at Sprowston Manor. And for the golfer, the 18-hole championship course is the centrepiece of what Sprowston has to offer.
Sprowston Manor is a course really that's designed for every golfer, really. It really does give a challenge to the low handicapper. It's got narrow fairways, the greens are fantastic. They are all, very large greens, but they're very undulating. So from that side, it actually allows our course manager to put the pins in very tricky positions. But in addition to that, for the actual higher handicapper, it's fairly forgiving. We tend to keep the rough at a reasonable length, and from that side of it, it just makes the playability for a higher handicapper a lot easier.
The original layout was designed back in 1989, but in 2003 it was redesigned by Ross McMurray of European Golf Design, and now the course winds around the hotel, offering a great test of golf.
Off the white tees you're looking around about 6,600 yards, and off the yellow it's around about the sort of 6.2 mark.
Some of its fairways are tight, but generally great care is taken to ensure that golfers of all standards have the opportunity to better their handicap and enjoy the experience.
For a lot of the higher handicappers, we can move the tees forward, and it becomes a lot friendlier a course, especially for the society and corporate golf. We can do that, and the size of the tees certainly gives us that flexibility.
One of the more picturesque and rewarding holes runs alongside the driveway to the hotel, the par 4 7th.
Here we have the 7th hole, our signature hole here at Marriott Sprowston Manor. It's a dogleg left. It's called no right turn. The danger's all on the right-hand side. There's trees on your first shot. The second shot in, there's water on your right-hand side. The fairway is split with a patch of rough in the middle, so distance is key on this hole. People can take a driver directly towards the green, but it takes a very brave person to do that. The trees are very tight together. I'm just going to take a 4-iron, hopefully get it straight down the middle, leaving me about a 9-iron in. So I've managed to clear the section of rough that we spoke about earlier. I've got about 100 yards in, water on the right, pin position today on the right-hand side, so I'm going to try and just go for the centre of the green, really. On the back of the green, it's big slope, so it's danger area there. So I'm just going to take a wedge and see where we go from there. The greens here at Sprowston Manor are very large. I've hit the middle of the green on this one, and with a good putt, I should be able to get close. I'll give it a go. Well, I didn't make my birdie, but I made my par. Here on the 7th hole, the signature hole at Marriott Sprowston Manor. What an enjoyable hole.
But there are many really good holes to enjoy throughout the round, including the 18th, which can provide a final thrill.
The 18th hole is a fantastic hole to finish, purely because it is a par 5. From that side of it, because it's right in front of the clubhouse, if you're going for it in 2, you get the cheers from everyone sitting around the clubhouse. So ultimately it's going to make someone come back, you know, for that good feeling just to sort of finish your round of golf.
Sprowston Manor offers excellent practice facilities for guests to fine-tune their swings away from the golf course. And whether it's for a small group of golfers or the largest of corporate gatherings, the resort can fit a variety of requirements both on and off the course.
We can tailor-make any golf package. I think we've got a tremendous amount of flexibility. We've got great experience within our golf management team to be able to do just about anything. So we can make it as fun or as serious as you want it to be. We have a lot of corporate golf that come, and once they've come, they return to us again and again. We have a lot that repeat year on year, which is great for us. We get to know them. We're quite familiar with their needs and what they'd like us to do. So we give that kind of more personalized service. It's just a real familiar atmosphere here. I think that's key.
Standards are high at Sprowston Manor. The golf course, the hotel, and all of its facilities really do tick the boxes. So let the Marriott service make it a perfect experience and simply begin to look forward to the return visit.